interested, we are trying to start up a poetry club. I have note cards, so if you talk to me afterwards, I can get your name, your email, and your phone number and times that you'd be available so we can start setting up for club meetings. Dear mother of mine, I remember you saying that I was born blue and almost died, and that when I was tangled in cords and wires, that you never left my side, that you would blink and hours upon hours had went by, because when we were together there wasn't a thing called time, just the love in our hearts and the warm glow in our eyes, that strong rope, that bond, that bridge, the new family tie, growing and singing as they tied the two of us together, the love between a mother and a daughter. That bridge between us has been better. I know that I am the most troublesome out of the five, ever since that chaotic day I arrived. Then coming home to find I am a temperamental baby who cries and screams. But you learned to love that I liked to laugh and sing. As I grew older, I began to be bolder, like climbing up the banister, making a catch-up kitty on the floor. Getting out of my car seat while you were driving, I wasn't ever a bore. My fits were outrageous, with shouting and tears pouring, and where everyone was in hysterics over my fitful antics, you remained calm and serene and didn't do anything. You said I had a strong will that you weren't breaking. A strong will that I bet you regret not corralling when those teen years hit, with half eyebrows, all black boy clothes, and there was more sass to my fits, and the yelling from you to me that would leave me broken bit by piece. But I still loved you, and you still loved me. Neither of us knew what to do, so we just let it be. One minute we'd be fine, and on a spin of a dime, I'd have a panic attack, shake my heart and veins. A poison would spread throughout my brain, and you would get that look in your eye. And I wanted to die. But I'd get back up again and face my days with you in my mind. You inspired me, motivated me, because I was always hoping that you would find that I was trying, that I was giving you my all. I joined clubs upon clubs, became president of my class. With my grades, I would do 10 times more than just pass, because I always wanted to make you love me, make you proud. It took me too long to realize your depression was too loud to hear me screaming, too loud for you to see my pain, too long because those bricks of resentment towards you had been molded, and that bridge between our hearts grew farther apart and eroded. I resented you for not loving me the way that I loved you, but we never talked about it, so we never knew what to do. So we lived side by side, both of us wanting to die. Not knowing the other made the other one cry because we didn't know how to love each other the same. And we always gave one another the blame when it's a two-way street. So sit down and take a seat and learn how much I love you, because even though we hurt each other and we both have done humongous things that we may never understand from one another, we both do need to admit that we have done wrong. But there isn't just a dusk over these hills, there's a dawn. I reach for you as an 18-year-old girl the same as the little 3-year-old me would, because she loves you just as purely. She reaches for protection, she reaches for devotion, she reaches for affection, she reaches for motivation. She reaches for your love, your heart, unquestioned, unasked, as real as the start. I hope you know how hard it is to tell you goodbye and to grow up before your eyes. Because my mother, because my dear mother, I will love you till the day I die. In my heart, I am still that little girl that wanted to hold your hand to cross the street. I am still that little girl who was elated because you went back and grabbed the teddy bear that was pink. That little girl that loved Halloween to death and wore dresses every day for over a year. That ran to your open arms when my father came at us because I still love you in my fear. Every time I leave to go, I want to curl up with you in your bed instead because my heart disagrees with my head. I know we have walked on a floor of broken glass and needles and stand still in pain. But I will love you through the storm, through the hurricanes, the rain. Because I was born blue and almost died, but you said you never left my side. Because as much as there were times that we had too many lows and no highs, you are still my mother, my dear mother of mine that tended to me when I was sick. I know that with children we can't ever choose and pick, but despite all the agony we have shared together, I would always pick you as my mother. My heart will never be able to let you go, mother of mine, because our love, our bond, our family tie will be solid even after I die. Next we have Shirley Moreland.